Hello everyone, my name is Dominique Stapleton. I am CEO and founder of Stapling Success. Stapling Success is a boutique credit consulting and financial education firm for athletes. We work with athletes from every competitive level, from Pop Warner all the way to professional. Some of our more popular services involve financial education coaching for families, credit consulting, credit repair, debt management, budgeting, amongst other things. So I originally established Stapling Success around 2015, 2016, and I worked with entrepreneurs and creatives. And I just love helping people. I have a finance and accounting degree. And basically, a lot of people around me were trying to figure out, how do I get business loans? How do I manage my student loans? I have all these credit cards. I'm going into debt, trying to pursue my dream. And they came to me, and so the business was formed. I've always wanted to go into sports management. So when the opportunity arose for me to help athletes, I just jumped on it. Stapling Success has recently been rebranded to the sports field. I've always wanted to go into sports management. My ultimate dream is to be a sports agent. But when we originally started, we were working with entrepreneurs and creatives, and it just came out of a need. A lot of people would come to me. They had student loans, they had credit card debt, and they just wanted to figure out, how do I clean this up so I can get the loan to chase my dream? And so from there, Stapling Success was born, and I never turned back. So some tips that I have for college students that are trying to graduate debt-free: just use your resources. A lot of times the books that they offer on in your syllabus, they're online, they're on Google Books. And the parts that aren't there, link up with a classmate, share books. At Bowie State, I know they would post books online or in group chats and say, hey, I took this class last semester, I'll give you the book for 50% off. Or they knew students that were coming up and they just kept the books within, because even if the book is from 2019, the 2018 version is only a little bit different. And if one person has the 2019 version, then of course you have the questions right there. Another thing, I was always asking about scholarships and grants and just opportunities to get things knocked off of your bill. Another thing that I did was, I scoured the internet for anything free. And I just hustled. I bartended my way through. I worked 40 plus hours a week while taking 18 credit hours, and I made it happen. I just knew at the end of it, I didn't come here to accumulate debt, and I was going to do whatever it took to make sure that when I graduated, I didn't owe anybody anything. Play smarter, a win every quarter on the field and in your finances. It's kind of a play on words, and my creative sister came up with it. But what it basically means is, as your finance coach, I come up with a playbook of strategies to help you win and reach your goals in every quarter of your career and every quarter of the year. So we sit down, we come up with the playbook, and I just stay on you so that you can make the best decisions on the field and in your finances. Financial education and financial literacy is something that is very dear to my heart. I'm very passionate about it. The importance of it, you can't go through life uneducated about finances, because then you see situations where people are going bankrupt. You worked so hard for a certain amount of money and you're still in debt, all because you're uneducated about the finances. So that's why here at Stapling Success, one thing that we do is we take the time to educate our clients and their family around them on just the simple things, how to read your credit report, how to dispute an item, how to read bank charges, how to, pick a credit card based on the interest rates and things of that nature. Because if you don't know about those things, you'll just continue to make the same mistakes, and it'll just continue to be a generational gap in wealth and financial literacy. So some advice I would give to somebody coming up trying to start a business in the finance field is, just know your tribe, niche down. I know you probably hear this a lot, but you just have to know who you work for and why you work for them, and then it'll make it so much easier to obtain clients, to kind of relate to them, to create your strategies that work for them once you know your tribe. Something I would like to share with the Black community is, just become more aware of your finances and start from young. Teach your children about finances, about opening a bank account, about credit cards, about bills, about checkbooks, just things of that nature, just bringing awareness to it. The same way that we go to the pound ball games and the baseball games and you know, we don't miss a practice and things of that nature, we have to bring that same energy towards our finances, or else it'll just continue. Athletes will continue to go bankrupt, children will go to college and get in debt, and the cycle will just continue. So we just have to be more educated and just use the resources around us and want to know about the things going on in the financial world around us. I'd love to get connected with you all. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at stapling_success. My personal page is Miss3_Stapleton. My website, staplingsuccess.com, and you can even shoot me an email at dominique@staplingsuccess.com.